where does the public draw the line on not knowing what to do with more safer at home guidelines coming down and social distancing? Are we on the right path to get rid of this virus?
Again, that's a difficult question because the data from New York, where they've had, the Northeast has the biggest surge, and they've had the most lockdown. And it looks like a lot of those occurred in nursing homes and in family clusters. And that's from lockdown, okay? Now, people out here like this have a very low likelihood of getting infected. And so one of the arguments that's being made, and I'm not saying I support one or the other, is that the people that should be quarantined are the high-risk people, not the healthy people, which would facilitate herd immunity much faster. Now, that's very controversial, and I'm being very careful to say I don't support one over the other, but there are arguments that have been made that way, and there's a compelling group of physicians who have gone public with their argument that the lockdown is dangerous. There's another group of people that say you absolutely have to be locked down and you have to stay in your house and whatnot. Again, you balance the consequences of the infection against what we're seeing. So in the under 18 age group, we're seeing a surge in suicides. They're not able to get out and do things that youngsters want to do. And maybe the death rate from the suicides is higher than the death rate would be from COVID infection in that age group because they just don't get sick. You know, they're pretty healthy. So I think what we need to do is we need to step back from the politics, look at the data, and look at what we've done in past pandemics and learn from it. And we might conclude that we'll do something different. I'm not going to argue with our authorities that have mandated and by law have the authority to do this, but I will just simply state that you just need to be smart and not frightened by these things. And you need to, as people like to say, look at the science. What does the science tell you? And how are we doing? We're treating people so much better than we did in the beginning. The vaccines are going to be very helpful. The efficacy is clear. The safety is not well characterized yet. That's the other remaining question. And I think the 50% of people that say they don't want to get the vaccine are focusing on the safety side of things. You know, every drug that we make, every medical intervention that we do has both benefits and consequences. And so we just need to keep that in mind and make sure we follow it.